Domino's Europe started selling digitally about 12 years ago with a traditional website structure, and about 7 or 8 years ago that really started to pick up. We started to go mobile 4 years, 5 years ago, and in the last 2 to 3 years that growth has been almost exponential. So something like 65% of all Domino's sales now in the UK come in through a digital channel, and about a third of that is mobile. So over 20% of our total transactions are now mobile, and that volume is pretty much doubling year on year. Over the last 5 years, we have gone from 20% of our marketing budget being spent in the digital space to 55% this year. What I can tell you is that 55% of our budget is now measured in a specific granular way. So for example, we know exactly how many customers are coming in through our new Android app, and we know the amount that we're spending to drive them to that app, and we're able then to measure a direct return on investment in a way that we couldn't, and that's on over 50% of our budget before. Meanwhile, the old 45%, which is more traditional media, TV, outdoor, radio, we're still kind of guessing what return rates we're getting from those. So the way the strategy has changed over time is, first of all, incrementalist improvements to the website, but in the last year, a complete rebuild from scratch. So for the first time in 12 years, we have a whole new website in beta at the moment, and it's going to be really exciting to see the results as they start to come through. As you would expect in the mobile space, a lot of work has gone on, firstly to optimize the website for mobile channels, and then 3 years ago we started to build dedicated apps for all of the different platforms, including Android. From a purchase payment methodology, obviously having preloaded price or method of paying is really, really important for us. And so we've had to develop that very rapidly. We didn't need it before with traditional web selling, but now we really do have to recognize the customer when he or she comes back and make the transaction as painless as possible. Some analysts had asked me, aren't you worried about losing market share as the world goes more and more mobile and more digital? What we're actually finding is the opposite, which is that if you invest the time and the effort in a fantastic website, fantastic apps, capturing payment data, making it a personalized experience, you're more likely to hold on to customers than you used to be. I'm enormously excited about what is going to be possible with smartphones in the delivery pizza category. We're going to start building a much more personalized one-on-one relationship with customers where we listen to them as well as talking to them. We're in a market that evolves very, very rapidly. Several times a year we have major new product development going on, and the folks who are better at developing relevant product for consumers, whether it's new core pizza offerings or side orders or desserts or whatever, the people who are smarter at understanding what customers want, for example, spotting new food trends coming quickly. If you can turn that new food trend into a new product more rapidly than competition, you just leave them further and further behind. So I'm very excited over the next year or two to see us turn it into a two-way dialogue with consumers. And we're starting to do that now, where we get them involved in designing products, pricing products, naming them, and then even helping us trial them in market before we roll them out. And mobile just makes that much more of a personalized one-on-one experience.